Hi friends, hope you are hale and hearty. I, Santosh Bakaya, am back on Sunday Kehwa Sips on behalf of Kashmir Pen and Mushtaq Bala with something more to regale you with. As you all know, I have penned my thoughts passionately about anything that interests me. Birds and animals around me, they have triggered my creativity. Even different human beings with their idiosyncrasies, whims, fads, foibles, and their dresses have become characters in my novels and short stories. Many are the times I have written about the golden oriole, the whistling thrush, the kingfisher, and the lapwing, the magical sunbeams, the sparkling sun rays, the shimmering sunflowers, rippling and roaring waves, and a pup chasing a man, a squirrel standing on its haunches to admire the world around. You too can do that. Just stand and stare and hold snippets like that curious squirrel. Call it my whimsicality or whatever. I can pen my thoughts anywhere, be it a running train, bus, or taxi, or even in the plane. I have seen my students vehemently shake their heads saying, "Madam, writer's block is not a myth, it is real." Despite the naysayers, I believe that writer's block is just another name for dilly-dallying tactics. It is just a monster of negativity trying to scare you away from the writing table, stemming from the fear of failure. And to overcome this, there is only one antidote: writing, and writing passionately. Madam, you just cannot deny that there is something like the blank page syndrome. My students yell their belief in the writer's block unapologetically unwavering. Okay, if there's a blank page, go and fill it. See, there is no blank page now. My rejoinder has made them smile and fidget sheepishly. Madam, where's the time? Comes another counter argument. Then don't pass the buck. If you don't have the time, don't blame the so-called writer's block for it. If you want to write, just steal time. I'm always doing it. Let me cite some examples from the writing style of some very prolific writer friends. A dear friend and a very prolific writer, Richard Doran, once told me, "I was never intimidated by a blank page. I put the date at the top and my name at the bottom, and there I go." One thing I discovered along the line was that if I throw 12, 16, or 20 random words at the top of a page, magic happens. And I have been tested with that by total strangers for years. They send me 12 or more words and something happens. I once did 12 poems in a day for total strangers. He further says that he started writing about 62 years ago and forgot to stop. And with a chuckle he adds that he once suffered a writer's block, lasting exactly 20 minutes. So, friends, if you're passionate about writing, you can just remove that block simply by writing. Raminder Kumar, another dear writer friend, has written more than 75 books or maybe more, children's fiction, novels, poetry, humor, satire, and despite many serious health issues, he has never allowed writer's block to intimidate him. Can you believe it? He wrote one book while he was undergoing treatment. And there is Dr. Ampat Koshi, another friend who is forever writing. He has also written and edited many best-selling books and anthologies, even when he could have easily blamed the lack of time, ill health, and sundry other issues. So let us take a leaf from these prolific writers. There is no lack of excuses. Why search for excuses? Search for themes to write on. You know, there are stories waiting to be told. Students often frown, scratch their heads, and furrow their brows in concentration, thinking of themes to write about. Let me reiterate that there are themes and stories scattered all around us. Let us keep our eyes open and our senses alert. In the introduction of Small Towns and Big Stories, this book, Ruskin Bond says that small towns have a great collection of stories. This book is a beautiful collection of simple stories, simply told. So I would just like to read a few lines from the introduction of this beautiful, simple book. He says, in the last but one paragraph, sometimes you come across different people in small towns, like the boy who walks 4 miles to school, or the elderly gentleman who is up every morning at 5 o'clock, taking his morning walk. Tap, tap, tap. I hear his walking stick below my window. Or that busy little woman gathering firewood for the winter. Or the man from the nursery who sells me a potted geranium and ends up telling me the story of his life. So many stories waiting to be told. And as I have discovered, small towns may be smaller than cities and there may be fewer people living in them, but the stories they provide a writer are big. They contain worlds upon worlds within them. And he says there's yet another advantage to writing about small places. You might get writer's block living in Delhi or Mumbai, but in small town India, you won't run out of tales to tell. Like it or not, you are part of the human comedy. So this is what Ruskin Bond says in this beautiful book, Small Towns, Big Stories. So I would recommend you to read this book. It's beautifully written, very simple stories, simply told. And I finish here. Toodaloo, and hope to see you soon. Bye.